Welcome to the first lesson of this Python bootcamp. Before we go into the nitty-gritty of Python programming language and writing codes, let's answer a few questions. What exactly is programming? Why do we even need it? And why should we learn Python specifically? In this lesson, we'll cover these questions with some simple real-world examples. Let's start with the basics. What is programming? Think of it like this. Imagine you are giving instructions to a chef on how to make your favorite meal. You tell them what ingredients to use, in what order they should use them, and how to cook each one. That's pretty much what programming is. It's the process of giving a computer a set of instructions to make something happen. Just like the chef needs precise instructions to make a perfect dish, computers also need specific instructions to do what we want them to do, and that's where programming comes in. Programming is how we talk to computers and guide them step by step. Programming is behind so many things we use every day. For example, think about traffic lights that's in pretty much everywhere. They switch from red to green at just the right time to keep traffic flowing smoothly. There's a program behind those lights that follows a set of instructions to tell them exactly when to change. Or think about the scanners at a grocery store or a supermarket. When a cashier scans your items, there's a program that calculates the total price of your items, adds taxes, and gives the right change back to you. In both cases, instructions or programs are running in the background to make these everyday tasks happen easier and faster, and sometimes without anyone manually intervening. So, why do we need programming? Imagine trying to build 1,000 toys by hand, one by one. It would take ages to build them completely. Now imagine a machine built just for assembling those toys, programmed to make each one exactly the same and at a much faster pace. With programming, we automate repetitive tasks so they are done quicker, with fewer mistakes, and often with greater precision. In short, programming allows us to create solutions that can handle big tasks and make our lives easier. It's like having an invisible helper that follows our instructions perfectly every time and executes the instructions at a very fast pace that we could achieve if we had to do them manually. But here's the catch. Computers don't speak our language. They understand only their own kind of language, one that's based on numbers. So, just like we might need a translator to communicate with someone who speaks a different language, we need programming languages to translate our instructions into something a computer can understand. Each programming language, whether it's Python, Java, or something else, acts like that translator, helping us to communicate our ideas in a way computers can follow. Alright, now we know what programming is and why it's useful. But why learn Python specifically out of the numerous programming languages out there? Okay, imagine you are learning to cook and you are given a recipe in two versions, one with long complex steps and one with simpler, easy to follow instructions. Which of them will you pick? You'd probably want to start with the simpler version, right? That's why Python is so popular. Python is like that simple recipe. It's easy to read, easy to learn, and straightforward. The language was designed to be close to English, so you don't have to worry about a lot of strange symbols or complicated words when you are just starting out. Plus, Python is super flexible and used by everyone, from beginners to big companies like Google, like NASA, like Netflix, and all that. So, programming is about giving instructions to computers to make things happen. We need programming because it allows us to automate tasks and solve complex problems at a faster pace. Computers understand programming languages, and we are using Python because It's one of the easiest programming language to learn, yet powerful enough to build amazing things. In the next lesson, we'll take our first step into getting started with Python by getting it on our computer. See you in the next lesson.